Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome in everyone. Okay, so this is going to be part 3 for today's uploads. I got right into some Starseed transmissions to start. I'm really feeling this portal energy coming through. We are in the 11 frequency of November. We just had the 11 1 Stargate coming through, and then leading into the 11th. All right, so yeah, anyway, throat chakra is coming out again. This blue frequency is coming out. I wanted to get into the tarot. I said I was going to get into the tarot, and then they guided me right back to the Lemurian. So maybe you're feeling guided too. Take a look at my Lemurian uploads. Yeah. Okay, I want to get into the tarot and see what messages are coming out. So the first one was labeled the Lyran, second one Lemuria. So you might feel guided to those. Anyway, let's get into this. See what messages are coming out. What is going on here with the energies? So definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not. That way you can catch my readings in real time. It's more fun to take advantage of the cosmic alignments as I'm talking about them, but all of my readings are timeless. Know that. Whenever you're guided is when the energetic frequency was a match. It's when you were able to understand the transmission communication as well. Okay? So it's when you're meant to see it. Ooh, baby. Right to the 10 of Pentacles. The Emperor and the Knight of Cups came out. What is going on? There's some sort of love offer. An expression of love. Page of Swords. Somebody is looking for a way to come in and express love. The Fool. There's some sort of new beginning. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, Judgment. So Judgment's being called on a situation. Wow. 2 of Cups is here. Okay. The Sun and the Moon and the 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's a balanced energy. The Sun and the Moon, that's divine feminine, divine masculine. Whoa. 3 of Swords is here. What is going on? Okay. This is beautiful. To see the 2 of Cups out with the Sun and the Moon and the Emperor. 3 of Swords, there's some sort of third party. There's been something that's been in the way, I feel, or some sort of wounding. That's why Judgment's being called on something. I feel there's meant to be some sort of union, and there's been something in the way. So, oh my God, I just dropped my deck. Wow. Page of Swords. When that dropped, I felt like someone's angry. Maybe somebody is. Oh my gosh. Like somebody could be angry that there's something in the way here. Oh my gosh. Like, let me collect my deck. What is going on? Oh my God. All right, I don't know who is angry. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm like talking under my desk. Someone's angry. Okay. Oh, it's the devil? The devil's angry? The devil's big mad that some sort of union's coming together? That's what I think it is. I feel like maybe the devil was trying to... Oh, I heard penetrate. I don't like to say that word. Devil tried to penetrate something. And it's not working. Or maybe it did, and it's still not working. Okay. Maybe the devil penetrated something, but it ain't working. It wasn't able to plant its seed of, whatever you want to call it. Maybe somebody... Yeah, I don't know. The Tower is here. Okay. Oh, Tower is here. High Priestess is here. The Empress is here. Of course she is, baby. Hierophant reverse. What's this about? Empress going against a contract? That don't seem right. I feel like a contract, I feel like this Empress is getting a new contract. There was some sort of missed opportunity with the Four of Cups. Okay, that's why when I was feeling like madness, like whoever was mad, even I felt like it's mad, like I don't feel like it's the devil mad. I mean, I feel like there's like divine anger, if that makes sense. Okay. I didn't really just put the High Priestess reverse over here. What's going on with this Hierophant? See, is keeping somebody trapped and stuck. Four of Pentacles to the death. Something's getting in the way of a union. The World and the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Cups, the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles, the Tower. I'm sorry, I'm trying to process all this. I'm like, Justice is here. I'm hearing like both sides. There's like divine anger. There's also like the devil, demonic forces or whatever are like angry. And it's like, why is there anger on both sides, but there's a balance? Eight of Cups. Like I'm trying, like, you know what I mean? Like normally it's like one-sided anger. Why is there anger on both sides? You know, I was getting this energy earlier with my transmissions about backing up and backtracking. Maybe it's mad that somebody had to go backwards just to try to, like, someone's, like, taking a step back to try to advance forward, and that's where the divine is, like, angry that somebody's having to do it this way. Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. See, they're mad at the delay. The Lovers reverse, King of Cups, Queen of Staffs. They set things out to go a certain way. It's not happening that way. They're getting mad. High Priestess, the Sun reversed. The Fool. See, 3-3. Okay, the Fool. Maddie, turn that down, please. Three of Cups, Three of Swords. It's almost like a little rat. That's one way to do it. She just left the room instead of turning it down. You're so cute. The Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. So it's like somebody played on somebody's wounding or something. Somebody's not playing fair. Someone's getting someone to try to miss their blessing. Nine of Cups, the Devil. The Devil's trying to trump like a love offer coming in, trying to block out the sun. Huh. Five of Swords. I'm hearing bystander. What is a bystander? I mean, I know I've heard this before, but I want to know what it means in this. Because I feel like a person who is present in an event or incident but does not take part. One not taking part in a situation. A person who is standing near and watching something that is happening but is not taking part in it. They're mad at a bystander. maybe divine sent somebody in. Okay. But they're not doing their part. So it's like divine's mad because there was a plan. And someone's not taking their part. So it's like, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, we could try to find out why here. But that's why Spirit's got divine anger. Because somebody's being a bystander. Or a bystander. They're just there. They were contracted to do something and they didn't do it. That's why we were seeing the Hierophant in reverse. I don't know if they were manipulated or controlled or whatever. Let's see if I can try to find out why. Spirit, do we know why this bystander went against the contracts? What's going on? Okay. They're showing me the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. All right. Something about timing here. There's 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Because there's too many options. Okay. So what happened is it's like Devil may have gotten to this bystander to create a bunch of options, which creates a bunch of illusions, right? So this is an energy where they weren't sure about their contract because there was illusions being presented. Okay. So it's just confusion energy. The High Priestess. I'm hearing plethora. What is that? A plethora? Okay, Spirit. What is plethora? Or plethora? A large and excessive amount of something. Wow. I don't like the medical term. Okay. A larger excessive amount of something. So they created like an overabundance. An overabundance of something. And it's flipping the Empress upside down. What the hell? I don't like all my cards getting flipped upside down today. Or throwing my deck on the floor. I told you. I felt... There's the Emperor. There's like divine rage in this energy. Somebody what? Okay. That makes sense. All right. So what they're mad about is this Empress in reverse. Somebody has been... Like there's been like spiritual warfare and attacks in like high volume amounts. That's why my energies were about backtracking. And I was saying like that there are some light workers that... You know, like you got to that vibration of love and light and that frequency, that balancing out of masculine and feminine energy. And for whatever reason, like there was infiltrations, that things didn't go according to plan, and that some of my divine feminines, or it could be a masculine as well, but they needed to take a step down and get more in their defensive, kind of protective energy, kind of like their spiritual warrior energy. And I was saying how that is okay. And another plan is the plan. Things are going according to plan, just things are being like... Things are being altered or whatever. So anyways, like they're aware of this, and that's why they gave me to give those messages like that. Like you're doing right by what you need to do. You're by standing your ground, being in this warrior energy. So maybe for some of you, like you needed to go almost in like a reverse energy, like but you needed to do that. And this is where like divine understands it. That's why I was saying like backtracking is okay at this time. You know, new plans are being created. Like we've been seeing contracts getting replaced, and that's why this energy is like where you're aligning with this is there's being like divine's intervening and rewriting contracts, closing out contracts. I was talking about how some things were literally going to be getting handled personally this Halloween season, with the veil being very thin, that some things were going to be coming through and being handled, right? So we're following this energy now. Where, so some things literally, some other darker things could have came through and trumped some of these beautiful things. right? So anyway, that's where I feel like it's going on. Like, yeah. So there was an overabundance of like spiritual warfare and attacks. Okay, so you're catching this during a time of judgment. Like, this is where spirit is intervening, like, at this exact moment. Like, literally, like, this is, like, the middle of, like, all this warfare, and spirit's like, enough! Like, I'm getting mad. Like, they're stepping in, like, all right, we've reached the levels. There ain't gonna be no more. Like, no, changes are happening now. Like, this is where I feel like they're dropping the sword. Like, yeah, Knight of Swords. Like, this is where Divine's like, nope, it's ending. So, whoa, they're calling it. Okay. Wow. So yeah, movements are, yeah, 4 of Cups. So for some, it's like if you had some people that had a chance at like redemption, fixing things, and they went against it, like, nope, they're cut. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's interesting is I did endgame readings a couple days ago, right? But I said that like some big tests and things that were going to happen following this Halloween season, right? But that's what I mean. I'm feeling this energy of Divine Rage today. Divine is intervening. They're ending these corrupt things that are going down. Okay, and these ones that made some like retreat. See, even the 5 of Pentacles in this card, in this deck, they walk in the opposite way. Like, and I was talking about backtracking. For some of you, like, you had things push you off course, like bump you. And it's like, I even said that is fine. You know, you need to do what you felt. Like, if you feel that you need to get back in your warrior defensive energy, that protective energy, and not in that balance, love and light, balance of feminine, whatever you're feeling, like, you did right by trusting what you felt. And Divine sees this. Divine is very much aware of, like, what happened. And they are making adjustments, like, right now. For some of you, you needed to have Divine protectors literally come in. You know, you needed to have some people come in. And for some of you, like, they sent some people in and they became bystanders. Like, they came in and they didn't, I don't know if they feared what they were doing, if they got finessed and they got offered money. For some of you, it literally could have been that. Some of you, some of these people that came in that were supposed to be like your protectors, your providers, your, you know what I mean, your allies, went against you for money, right? And they had some people come to them, poach them, and they went against it. So that's what this Divine Rage is about too. Some of like the things that Divine sent in, like wow. Could you imagine like how much trouble they are in? If you know that like it's basically like, this is what they're giving it to me. Like there's backup, like Divine's already like they know that like some fuckery's going on. So they're like, all right, we need to send some people in that are going to reverse this fuckery, right? And then they elect certain people to go in there knowing that they're supposed to be reversing what has went down. And at the last minute, they just go to the other side too. Like, come on. Like, if anything, they were more awakened knowing what they were supposed to be doing. And they flipped the script. So that's like a big slap in the face. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's easier for the ones to get corrupted by dark forces that didn't know. But these ones that now got corrupted, like, they knew. They knew what was going on. And they still went again. That's what I mean. It's different once you in the knowing, like, oh, are they in trouble? It's almost like, I don't even know. I don't even want to get into all that. Magician and the Justice. I don't know what happened. I'm not even going to try to understand what happened. The Divine's handling it, though. Know that. I mean, Divine's handling it. And stuff's about to go down. Oh my gosh. Well, I know that. So that's why things are so, like, coming through so distorted too. Because, I mean, for me, it's like, there was, like, things are going according to the plan. Like, what the hell happened? Like, I've even been like, what?